hold you back.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Solidify! Order guide you!
I'm going in! Let me weave you a verse. Fire hazard!
Stabilize!
Time for a light show!
Solidify! This is order!
Rain cutter! Everybody stand! The fuse is lit!
Gather!
Fire hazard!
Stabilize! I will have order!
I'm going in! Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain out. Fuse is lit!
Order guide you!
Teamwork is strength! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Time for a light show!
Solidified! This is order!
Everybody stand! Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Gun?
I'm fine. Since last time, in essence, but the tune was perhaps there was either way.
You really think so? Also, Paimon's really curious about... Ooh, like a crystal... Actually, Gunyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about...
Huh? Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd...
Got it. So basically, Gunyu...
No, it's not...
Well, she was probably thinking...
As far as I'm... You'll be able to confirm... I've been in Leo...
Sounds great!
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival. Just in case. However... Never mind. Traveler?
Seems like this is a tough... Paimon gets my... Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Gunyu, wait up! Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need... Huh? Did we...
She doesn't like to travel. So in the past, it's always been the other Adepta. True. Since she's not here...
Uh-oh.
Please go on.
Our goal here is to find... We can't hear any music.
Yes, I think that...
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to... You know perfectly well that Paimon can... Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there.
What is going on?
How do you feel right now?
What? Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adeptus, but if the Adepti
It wasn't me.
yeah, so this Adeptus is
And I am not an Adeptus.
Okay, no way Paimon would have suggested this idea.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, your actions here caused others
As ever, Right. How's your training? Oh, speaking earlier this morning, I noticed she was so please excuse me for a moment. Sure.
It sounds like Ganyu and...
Yes. During Ganyu arranged a cup, but when I try to... Sometimes I'm supposed to cop... Oh. So you came look...
Yep. Oh, speaking of...
Music? Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Yay!
We were just talking about this thing.
Oh, really?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams.
Oh. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon.
And a melody is...
Hey! Don't you patronize Paimon! Let's get one thing straight. Paimon knows plenty of nursery rhymes, but Paimon does not... Hey! Why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand...
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
Mm-hmm. That was a melody, and melodies can be called...
It felt like I was... We're all there as I watched Yunjin when you hummed that melody.
Wow, Shenhe. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like... What about you, Ganyu?
I know some local folk songs. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of the... Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could... At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did the way those melodies... Even though we come from... In that sense...
You go, Ganyu!
Yes, technically speaking. Thank you. Once the days are warmer, I've planted many... you are... Nonsense. I have cultivated and cared. I will save some for decoration. We can feed then. Thank you. Do people say that?
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that
Master. Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird is...
double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet you're in part... One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern... Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern.
Sounds good to me.
Fuse is lit! Ooh, let me open it. Is this Quaily Cloud Retainer? Why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong. Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her Sea Gazer would always...
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what
He was an old friend and a former Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become... As Adepti, we were each gift. His treasures were...
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were... She always sought to make... It also helped that she Anyway, who would dare snub the stove? Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Precisely. Even one could never... Each of those old foss we would drink together. Streetwood Rambler would...
Streetward Ram?
That would be Ping.
Oh. Or are you saying that...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for one should have guessed that you... No matter, one will share the...
In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's... everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of but in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical competition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly she refrained from. As for her old friend, who, as soon as Streetward Rambler, after all.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yeah. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used with Streetward Rambler. The two once clash. Once upon a time, music would go for many years past before, which brings one back.
But if she...
One was also in response, though the strings that...
Aww.
I just remember being taken. Although I met Guizhong a few times.
Guizhong was quite... Had you not decided to search for that mystery adeptus, as of now, do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually...
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just...
Oh? How so?
I've been in Leo Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an adeptus, the harbor of mortal, no loss can ever be. Ping has helped count, though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get...
You youngsters...
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Leo Harbor is...
Is not every lantern rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you...
The edibles she brought this time... Very well, then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her wait. Once the Gui say...
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior.
What? Cloud Retainer?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time...
Whoa! Madame Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made...
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor?
Miss Illuminated.
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
Cuz you're the.
Street word. One, given that lantern.
So, this all Cloud Retainer informed us that the.
Let me think. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all. When mortal life. It appears.
Who's.
We like to call her Guizhong.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is, after all, although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life. But as she interacted, she marveled at she told us, with the smallest amount of, and a human.
She always had a way with that her mechanical.
Speaking of mechanics,
Of course.
as Guizhong once said, when I see the
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
of all of us, it was
Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yeah, we've been dying. Oh, also.
I can make arrangements right away.
As much as I don't, it's been a long time, and there was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again, no matter how much.
So the past still weighs heavily.
Oh, but that is not to say that despite the just look at this potted plant.
It takes an honest.
Be that as it may.
Well, if you.
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here?
Ah, and now we've spooked Yanfei. No, everyone.
Oh, that's wonderful, I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy lantern ride.
Happy Lantern Ride. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again?
It seems Ganyu still has.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and.
Gladly. This was one's intention.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. As for that
Wow, that'd be great.
when that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news. Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here too.
Welcome back.
Really, really well. We found the person, Mr. Dvorak.
That certainly explains. I have to say, though, it's hard to.
Oh, Paimon, but Streetward.
Madam Ping.
Yep, Kuchin some.
I think that can wait until after the concert, though.
Ah, speaking of, Madam Paimon has a.
Wait, Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous. Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't able before we set off.
Please, share your insights with me.
And music is like a kind of.
It sounds like...
Wait, does that?
Mm-hmm. As long as everyone enjoys the festival happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Whew. Paimon feels like she's forgetting. Shoot! Leighton, Zhangli said he wasn't in it anyway. Even if we.
Join the adventure.
Da 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 da. Oh, all right. Let's take a. Oh wow! Look who it is.
So you're just casually practicing your rapping?
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind.
Invisible.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking. Come on.
What's wrong? There once was with my work. We'll take the stage by storm with
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore!
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit. It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as be...
Yeah, that's right. To tell the truth.
I can speak to that.
And jump scare.
Actually, Shinya...
Sure thing.
Oh, when you see... You should join us too.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times.
Zhongli! Here!
Impeccable. Traditionally,
Wait,
Indeed. Cloud retain.
can we not just call? She seems to take a.
I trust that you found the answer. Excellent. The past should be when the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Oh, Zhongli, she said, when she says perform as for the big.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 adepti. As for the banquet, since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see.
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. The appearance is exquisite. And the aroma, since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes...
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'll from Xinyan. This is Hetao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you two buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
Osmanthus. Why? Taste. Same as I recall.
This is how a festival should be.
order. Stabilize.
Into the wind. One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Solidify.
Fire hazard!
Into the wind.
This is order. Stabilize.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature.
Let me read you a verse.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Time for a light show!
Solidify. Order guide you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Into the wind.
The fuse is lit!
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like... to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.